is a state of mind, Oregon can sure make you wonder how one place can have such fascinating places to visit, so many wonderful people to enjoy, as well as heart-pounding outdoor adventures. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And this week, something special, the best of summer, as we explore the Oregon outdoors and perhaps give you some getaway ideas you may have missed. So join me as we explore Grant's Getaways, the best of summer. When temperatures soar, the line grows longer. Fact of life at Willamette Boat Excursions, but the wait is worth it.
So much fun, you're gonna love it!
You will always hear me say, hang on, hang on, hang on. That's enough babbling out of me. You guys ready to go jet boating? Here we go.
Since '97, Willamette Boat Excursions has provided locals and newcomers a chance to see downtown on a thrilling ride. It's close, it's convenient, and on a simmering day, it feels good too.
Oh, good job up there in the front. Good job.
And yes, you will get wet.
All right, give it up if you had a good time, guys.
But it's not the only way to see the city from the river.
Portland's really open to outdoor activities of all kinds, and to sort of utilize this resource that we have excites people in Portland, I think.
Stephanie Levine is a guide who works for the Portland Kayak Company, local trips for beginners who want to see Portland from a different point of view.
Over half the people that come on our Ross Island trips have never been in a kayak before, and they're great paddlers by the end of the 2.5 hours.
When you turn that corner there, you just don't feel like you're even in the middle of a city. Real peaceful, real nice being out here on the water.
Levine agrees and calls Ross Island a bit of a wildlife oasis in the heart of a city.
I love that how varying the scenery gets. You know, we start right off the downtown and we see the skyline, and then when we're coming down the far side of the island, by Oaks Bottom, it almost looks like a completely different river. It's hard to imagine that you're still right in the center of the city.
You're in the center of an Oregon forest in Washington County, 60 feet off the ground.
Good job.
You'll definitely feel like a kid again when you're going through this course.
And meet a new challenge.
We have tunnels and bridges and all sorts of Tarzan ropes. All sorts of fun stuff built for adults to play up in the trees.
It's called Tree to Tree Aerial Adventure Park in the foothill forest lands of the Oregon Coast Range. A safety harness and lanyards link you to cables that can hold up to 10,000 pounds. So once you're clipped in, you're not going anywhere, except across the aerial trail. Folks say the trail is full of surprises and easy to travel.
I was worried that I would be a little bit too old and out of shape to make it through. You feel like you definitely got something done, and you make it through and not fall and look stupid.
I was trying to hold on as tight as I could with my hands just in case my feet slipped. So that was my whole thought all the way through.
And when does the fun come into all that?
Oh, the whole thing is fun because it's challenging to, you want to not fall and see how, if you can get through it and do the activities the way you're supposed to.
The whole purpose of this is just to be outside and enjoy nature and just enjoy being in Oregon and loving where you are.
Norman and Bonnie Clough love to be first like Clam Diggers. They get first choice across Tillamook Bay's exposed sand and gravel bars.
Your technique is keep digging. Usually, if they're thick enough that you can just keep digging a hole and keep getting bigger and bigger until you get your limit of clams.
The Cloughs have been digging their dinner and having fun on the bay for more than 60 years. So a 4 a.m. wake-up call is no big deal.
So how does he persuade you to go clam digging?
He turns on the light.
Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife biologist Mitch Vance says that abundant food, reliable cold clean water contribute to perfect habitat for horsenecks, quahogs, and steamers.
If you're 14 or older, you need your shellfish harvest license. You should have your own container. There are the daily bag limits, 20 bay clams per day per person, and 12 of those 20 can be the gapers or the blue clams.
Those are nice ones.
and the reward is delicious.
Egg and cracker crumb and a little bit of onion in there. You actually chop it up rather than grind it up. Because grinding up, you end up with a pulp. And you just chop it up. And then you make your fritters that way and fry them on a skillet.
Pretty good?
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, they're great.
It's really good for families. It's easy to do, not a lot of gear necessary. Get the kids in some boots and get them out there and have some fun in the sand.
Oregon's estuaries are prime places to check out bay clamming, and try to time your visit a couple of hours before the low tide. And remember, all clam diggers 14 years and older must have an Oregon shellfish license. You can find all the details, directions, and the contact information for all the Grant's Getaways in this week's edition right here on the Travel Oregon website. So until next week, get out here and enjoy Oregon's outdoors. Perhaps try something new. For Travel Oregon, I'm Grant McComey.